What's up, y'all? It's your boy Snake Cartel again, showing off my blood python hidden underneath this rock. Move this shit for y'all, show y'all what I'm working with. You can see he's a nice little size. He loves hiding under this water dish. He got a little cave over here too. But these guys like to burrow, so I got plenty of substrate in here. You can kind of see where he's trailed around like one of those fucking earth monsters you see in the movies. Sometimes he'll be buried up under there. But definitely one of my shyer snakes, but still not too bad. Not super defensive like the reputation they get. But I feed them like every 2 weeks. All my snakes are pretty much on the same feeding schedule. Feed them all every 2 weeks. And haven't fed him in a while because he recently shed, so those colors are looking nice and bright. And feed him small rats, just like my ball python. And it's kind of interesting to see that my ball python, which is way slimmer than he is, just downs him so much faster than he does. But that's what the store I got him at before was feeding him. And I'm saying him, I don't really know the sex of this animal, but I know my 2 other snakes are males, so this one is unsexed, but not too sure. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. But this setup actually works pretty fine for this guy, but I just saw a nice looking PVC enclosure that I wanted to get for my emerald tree boa, and they had a few different sizes on there and styles, so I wouldn't mind putting him in one of those too, although this has been working pretty fine for me. But these guys, they're not really too hard to care for, pretty simple. I'll usually get like a water bottle, not a water bottle, but a spray bottle, and mist the cage for humidity. And I'll also pour water, since like the substrate is so deep in here, I'll pour water into the substrate like maybe once or twice a week. You don't want to do it too much or it'll just be a little bit too wet for him. You don't really want to risk getting a respiratory infection. But that also helps keep it pretty humid. I feel like it does a better job than just misting 1,000 times a day. It's pretty cool. I'll pick him up a little bit to you guys can kind of see how he reacts. Hopefully I don't get fucking tagged on camera. Kind of weird doing this in one hand. I'm used to such a big bodied snake. I don't want to freak him out too much. Yeah, such an impressive looking snake. Nice looking animal. But it's pretty chill. Still don't trust him, like I said, 100%. Said that in the first video I made with my emerald tree boa. But he's definitely not too bad. I definitely feel more comfortable doing this than with my emerald tree boa. But he doesn't look as freaked out as he usually does. I can still kind of tell when I freak him out. He'll start breathing kind of heavy, and you can just see the look in his eyes. But it's not too much of a bad boy. Only time he's ever like really popped at me was like after I held him. I guess it's like his way of flipping me off, saying fuck you. But he's only did that like once, like maybe once or twice. But I've only had him for about almost 2 months. Got him from the same store I got my emerald tree boa. It's weird doing this in one hand, so I'm gonna want to move his water dish back. And then let you guys just kind of see him in action. And I use a heat mat for this guy, but thinking in the new cage, I might use those ceramic heat emitters. I just kind of like those better for certain setups. But let me kind of drag him back a little bit while I reach for his water dish. You know what? I'm gonna just kind of sit you down right there, my boy. Get nice and comfy. There you go. See, he's not so bad. Definitely doesn't love being handled though. So he's far from that. But not too crazy. You don't have to keep these guys super hot either. Their heat requirements are actually fairly similar to the Emerald Tree, but always them not liking it too hot. I know like a max hot spot people say about 88. His usually stays around like 85, 86. It's pretty cool. I just like the thick bodiness of it, because I definitely don't think I could ever have a anything like a Burmese or a reticulated python. Just a little too much space required for me. And if I had a 20-foot defensive snake, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'm real, guys. I'd be scared as hell of that motherfucker. I need something that I can, you know, at least reason with somewhat. But not to say that they aren't great pets for those who have the, you know, experience. And I'm not new to keeping reptiles either. I've been keeping them my whole life, but I don't think I'd ever be able to handle something like that. Like, I feel like some people just got to know their limits and know which pets are for them and which aren't. I feel like that'll save you a lot of time. There he is. Yeah, he can be like a pet rock sometimes, but he'll have his moments where he's pretty active. But yeah, that's Zabuza. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. Named for all you Naruto fans out there. Yes, I did get it from the show. Zabuza from the Blood Mist Village. And I actually chose that since he's a blood python. So I thought that was a cool, kind of a cool name choice. And Kakashi right beside him, my ball python. You know, got the whole Naruto thing going on. And my Emerald Treebo is the odd one out. He has an anime name as well, but his name is Tagoro. For all my Yu Yu Hakusho fans out there. But my ball python cage is right beside his. Actually just gave him this new setup. Something bigger. Got him a little jungle gym in there. Because he is pretty active. He likes to move around. And I've actually had him longer than the other two snakes, but he's hiding right now. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching.